Hey, welcome back to
everyone.
the Harding House video series. We appreciate you checking in with us. This series, of course, is going to take us through building a house here in Amherst, New York for rental.
Yeah.
And this is a 2-box Cape, 1,350 square feet. The house was set
Surprise!
a few weeks ago.
Last video, we didn't have a house. We just had a foundation, and now look at it. We're so proud.
Since the house set, we built the garage, built the porch, and done the flat work. So the next steps are going to be utilities, electric, HVAC, and then the interior work, and then the fun stuff, the painting and the furnishing
Get in
and
there
stuff.
to decorate. Okay, so the purpose of this video is we really want to show you what the house looks like when it's set on set day. What is already done? What do we need to do? So let's do it.
Let's take a tour.
Here we are in the front porch. We've already poured the concrete. I love this space. This is temporary. We're going to take this out. We have a great a cedar column post that's going to go here.
Yep.
We're going to have white vertical board and batten siding with some gray stone skirting on the bottom. But over here, this is going to be super cute with a little wicker chair and a little table, have a glass line or type and do some work.
That's right.
This is an example of some material shortages. I know you're sick of hearing it. I am sick of hearing it. We're all sick of hearing about it.
But it's still happening. We're still
happening.
having material issues, and this door is actually supposed to be black. And
So
this is
we're
a
waiting on
temporary
that.
door. When the black door comes in, we're gonna replace it. So you might be watching, we might be building for you, and we might be dealing with similar issues from time to time. A big thing right now is appliances.
Yep.
Those are, there are real delays with appliances and things like that. Windows are getting a little bit better. Siding is getting a little bit better, but you know, this is just something that comes up. It's not the end of the world.
No.
We'll replace it.
Right, and I just heard an airplane overhead, so maybe that's our door being delivered.
That's
So,
right.
never
Come on
know.
in.
Let's go in. So here we are, we're walking into the foyer. We have a great coat closet right off the entryway. And then boom, as soon as you walk in, it's open concept. Like Jeremy said, it's 1,350 square feet. And because it's 1,350 square feet, we really wanted it to feel open, and we feel like we've hit it out of the park with all of the natural lights, the big windows, the slider, the white kitchen. And once the furniture gets in here, surprisingly, it's almost like a mind trick that the space will feel and look bigger with furniture once it's decorated. So we have a little nook area there to throw your keys when you enter. This will be an accent wall with a TV and a credenza. So I'm going to walk you through over here, starting with the 2 bedrooms that are on this side. So we're going to do some bunks. We have great windows. We have the craftsman style accents on the windows, and then closets in both. And then this is a full bath here. You're going to notice, this is one of my personal favorites. I know we're seeing a lot of Moroccan tile right now, but I think it's for good reason. It looks great. It adds a great design element. It goes well with the white cabinets and matte black hardware. Now this is done, but our countertop is not in. And why? We've actually chosen to do a quartz countertop. If you want to do quartz or granite, then we would install those on site because we don't want to risk those cracking in transportation. So we have our shower here. Now let's go back to my favorite. I'm going to jump over to the kitchen, and then I'll have Jeremy quickly just explain some of the construction stuff. That's his area of expertise, and I love the design. So we wanted a big island in here. We picked up some great stools. This is going to be some matte black backsplash. It's always a tongue twister. And then we have open shelving. So because it's a
like the
cozier
open
kitchen,
shelving. It's
yeah,
nice.
I do too. This is going to be our beverage station. So I'm picturing your coffee, your tea, and then some really cute little mugs up here. We have a nice window.
Are we going to do the tile up?
Yep, I think we're going to take it up to here and then just give it a nice background with the cute mugs.
Okay.
The sink, and then you have your window here when you're doing your dishes, and you can look out.
It's actually a really good sized kitchen, but even more than that is the pantry right off the kitchen with loads of extra storage.
So if you want a cozier
floor plan, a cozier floor plan.
If you want a cozier floor plan,
That's
thank
right.
you. I think that one way that you can do this, if you're trying to figure out how am I going to store my air fryer, my dehydrator, my stand mixer, all of these super large appliances, and this is a great use of space. So check out the pantry.
Yep.
Wonderful, right off the kitchen.
Yeah, and just to speak to that a little bit on the floor plan, you know, if you have an efficient floor plan, which is French for a small house, really,
Yeah.
you know, you want to be efficient with your space. And so, you know, this one has the master bedroom really right off of the kitchen, but what are your other options? You don't have the extra space to have a long hallway down and have that kind of separation. You do have a hallway off of the other bedrooms, which is nice, but when you're getting more efficient with your space, you know, you're really maximizing every square foot and thinking through that. So,
Absolutely.
yeah, between the pantry and the master is the utility room.
Yep.
Off of the garage, right?
Yep, and then you'll see our Moroccan tile that we carried in here again. But again, with this, we have the washer and dryer that are not in the basement, which I think is a huge plus. So right off of the garage, you walk in, you have your washer and dryer. There's lots of space up overhead to do some storage. And then right here, this is perfect for a bench with some built-in hooks. Especially in our climate, we are always looking for ways to store our coats, to store our boots,
Yep.
and this does it. So we come in, and then last but not least, we're going to take you to the master suite. So here in the master suite, again, we're seeing bright windows, bright natural light. We have 2 closets here. You know, if this is something, you can always change it out for barn doors. You know,
There's a pass-through.
There is a pass-through.
But it's nice to have, you know.
Yeah, and some people choose to have doors or barn doors. Some people are like, I hate barn doors. I don't want to live in a barn.
That's right.
Okay, getting fired up about the barn doors.
You can do bifold or,
yeah.
you know, anything like
And
that.
I want to point this out. So originally I said, let's do brushed nickel, but then since I've changed my mind, I want to carry this matte black hardware, so we're going to change this out. But if you're like
so
me,
we're just gonna
sometimes,
swap that out.
yeah,
That's right.
and it's an easy swap out, and if you're
Not
like
the end of
me,
the world. Yeah.
it's not the end of the world, and your taste might change or your style, and that's okay. It's a minor issue. Then we have the master bath. So it's a little dirty because it's still a construction site, but we did the hexagonal matte black flooring, and then we wanted to carry it up through the shower, and then we have the matte black pebble stone on the shower pan area. And then on the sides,
And we're going to carry it up to the ceiling,
yes,
right?
yeah, when we get to that. So on the sides, we decided to do just a plain white grid pattern tile. But again, something that we've changed. We originally designed it a certain way, and then once we thought more about it, we said, you know what, I really want to carry it to the ceiling. So it came like this originally when we set the house, but now it's just going to be a change on site that we will carry the tile to the ceiling.
Yep.
And
It'll
look great.
Yep.
Double vanity here. We're going to change out and do some different light fixtures, some really cool funky mirrors. The window treatments. I love the window sills here because then we can do the blinds, like the woven blinds that are set inside the window.
Yep.
It's a great plan.
I love this plan. Even, you know, we've done this plan as a larger house. I think it works really well from a flow standpoint. You know, this is on our website as the Harding House. And the larger version, the Big Brother version, is called the Sure Road Plan.
Okay, so thanks for walking through Harding House. Right now we're going to
Episode 3.
Of episode 3, and next time we're going to update you on more progress, and then the last video, my bread and butter, is all the design, the furniture, the fun stuff.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
It is.
Thanks for
watching.
watching.
Bye.